there, Valerie Shodine here, and in this video I'm going to show how to make this pop-up door and a little pop-up here in your notebook using stickers and washi tape. This is from a notepad. I could use that paper, or this is from another notebook where I had cut a page on the other side and had this left over. Optional, I punched with a round punch for the corners so that when it goes in the notebook, all the corners will be round. Could have just cut them off though, either way. So the other things I'm going to use are stickers from the sticker book, Archer and Olive. There's 2 of each sheets in there, so that's nice. And also the stickers I may use from the B box and then the washi tape. I wrote on the memo pad a proverb that I want to show in the window, so it will go under here. I decided though that I wanted a door, so I'm going to put this sticker on here, not on this one, but on one like that, then border it with this washi tape. Okay, let's get started on the project. First thing I'm going to do is mark the center, which I'm going to use this here as the center, that dot line, close enough, and just do a dashed line down because this is going to be a fold line, not a cut line. And then I'm going to measure my tape. I'm going to put this tape along here, so I'm just going to mark where that tape is, and these are beautiful because they are right on that line. Then for this measurement, I'm going to measure my sticker. Now I'm going to use this side of my ruler because it's just easier, I think. So if I give plenty of room for that, it's like 6, and then plus the width of this. So what's this? Okay, so those are 2 squares. So 1, 1, 2, and for both sides of the frame, 2, 3, 4, then 6 here. Okay, now this is going to be a fold line too. So I'm going to mark this as the fold line. And space for this has already been counted on this side, so I didn't need to add that to this side. Okay, now here it's 7 plus 4 of these. So 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 9. So 14 minus 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So is 2.5. 2.5 here. So this gives this here. This is going to be my cut line. So my cut line is going to be horizontal to this one, and horizontal over here. So now I'm going to cut those. These are the fold lines, and I need one more fold line. So 4 here, so I need one more fold line here. Okay, I'm going to erase these lines when I'm done. So I'm not going to fold this line here. That's important. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to erase this, and then I'll have the folds on these ends. Now you can probably use something else, but I'm using a bone folder to kind of crease and score here. Oops. And here. And I'm going to just go down to here. So from the cut line to cut line. Same with this one. Cut line to cut line. And this one to this one. And this is the same size and this is the same size. So for this one, I'm going to fold it like this. And this one will fold the other way. Maybe it's easier. I think it's easier to fold the center one first. So let's do that, but not the interior, just the exterior. This is going to go in the center of the book. And then this one here pops up like this. Okay, so we have this. And then we go with this one. And then this one, so that it lies flat. I can see I didn't get it just centered, but that's okay. It won't even be noticeable when it's closed. Okay, so now I have this. And now I can go and erase these. So this one, I'm just going to use scissors to cut straight edges and line them up on the fold and the cut lines. So this one, I want to go to this fold line right there. I'm just going to go around my frame. Okay. And I could put my sticker on now. Like that. And then my washi tape here. It's easier for me to cut this way. So there we have this. And then I'm going to burnish this all down so it looks like this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a window. Now I could just leave it like this because wouldn't this look great on here like this? So I could just do that and then decorate. But what I want to do is I do want to cut a window. So I'm just going to go in and along these lines I'm going to cut a door, not a window. A window would be cutting all 4 sides, but a door cuts 3 sides. We have options. Okay. And then what I do on this side is I do a crease. So right along there. There. So now I have this, and then this can open to this. Okay, and I'm going to burnish this down again one more time. Okay, I like that. And I want to glue it in here. I'm going to use double-faced tape. I could use other type of glue, but I'm just going to mark where the height comes. There and on there and then in here. So it has to be centered within here where I made those marks. Okay, I could just glue this into here, but what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to write it on here. So I'm just going to copy these here. I'm using micron pans. I'm going to use 2 sizes, the 0.5 for this part and then the 0.2 for that part. I did kind of write out where the center would be here because it's a little bit different than this width So I'm just going to start there and copy the proverb right onto the paper. Okay, so let's see how this works with this lined up. That looks good. And then I'm going to put double-faced tape along here. Line this up here. Okay, so there's that. And now I can glue this onto here. Okay, I think that looks good just like that. But I am going to use a couple more stickers. So that'll be my next little pop-up. To put a little pop-up here with stickers, I'm using my memo pad paper. And I've folded it down about 2+ squares more than this. So it has to be at least 2 squares higher than this. It's going to go like this. I'm actually going to put this on the outside of this. And then I'm going to have a pop-up of the bee, the little queen, in there. So I'm going to make a pop-up on this one by going down 4 squares. So I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I don't want it any wider than this, so that's not going to be wider. That's fine. It can be narrower. And then I'm going to put my little bee right here, I think. And then I want to go down 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then over, probably just inside here, about that far. And I'm going to cut I'm going to do 2 folds down. One here. This will be the actual pop-up. So this will pop up here, and then I need tabs to glue down. So I'm going to fold these in like this. And these are going to glue like this. Okay, so you see it's like this. I'm going to glue the tab in like this. So on this side, I'll show you. I don't know, I think this is about the right width. Let's see. It's a new roll, so it's much better. Make sure I have it lined up right. So this is going to go right here in that crease. Centered. This here. So I want that to be like this. I'll need to burnish this down too. It's not exactly straight, but that's okay. So that will go there. And then just fold it over to the edge. And then you have this pop-up. Okay, so it's like that. Now I could cut this off if I wanted. Do I want to do that? I think I want to write something on there. How about it's some little cute bee thing like you are beautiful. How about right there? Okay. So I'm using the Art Journal pen from the box. Then let it dry and erase. So now I'm going to use these clear stickers, which I love clear stickers that have a transparent background. And I'm going to put this here that points up to here. I think that looks good. And then wonder, I could actually put a strip here now that I see this. So let's do that. It's kind of a surprise. Okay. And now I can glue or tape that in. I could leave it. I think I'm going to do this with that. There. Okay. Could even tape this down here. I think I'm going to do a little tape here. There, that's better. Okay, so here's my bee spread with the pop-ups. And I have this here, you are beautiful, the queen bee, and then this here, and then there's pleasant words are as honeycomb, sweet and delightful to the soul, healing to the body. And then I added another sticker here of the honeycomb, seems like a good choice, and some transparent stickers right here. Okay, I'd say this one is done and kind of ready as an entry point to the whole journal. Thanks for watching. I hope you're inspired to create some pop-ups in your notebook. For more inspiration, visit my website and blog at valerieshodine.com.